Imagine an ancient discovery that not only reveals the technological brilliance of the ancient Greeks, but also challenges our understanding of the past. A discovery that seems to have sprung from the realm of fantasy and has sparked the most peculiar questions. Who created such an advanced object, and why does its technology appear to surpass the limits of human knowledge? Is this technology the product of ancient genius, or could it be, as some argue, knowledge given to us by beings from other stars? In this video, we will explore the story of the Antikythera mechanism, the oldest computer in the world, and we will ask ourselves if this mysterious object could be the result of extraterrestrial technology. The discovery of the Antikythera mechanism. It all started in the year 1900 when a group of sponge divers from the island of Symi, exploring the depths of the sea near the small island of Antikythera, came face to face with an impressive shipwreck. Among statues, amphorae and other archaeological finds, the divers found a small piece of oxidized metal that seemed insignificant. However, this finding would forever change the way we perceive ancient technology. The battered metal object was transferred to the National Archaeological Museum of Athens, where it remained overlooked for years. However, when in 1902 archaeologist Spiridon Steis observed that the object contained gears, the study began that revealed its true nature. This piece of metal was the oldest known mechanism in the world, an analog computer with more than 30 gears, made to predict astronomical events with astonishing accuracy. The function of the mechanism. The Antikythera mechanism, with the help of its detailed gears, could accurately calculate the movements of celestial bodies, predict eclipses of the moon and the sun, and track the cycles of the planets. Its advanced mechanical construction, dating back to the 2nd century BC, is so complex that experts find it difficult to understand how an ancient civilization could have created such a thing. Moreover, it proves that the ancient Greeks had a deep knowledge of astronomy and mechanics. However, the more we delve into the mechanism, the stranger it seems that such advanced technology was lost in time without leaving any other similar reference in ancient Greek literature. Unanswered questions. Although the Antikythera mechanism remains unique, many wonder if there were other similar mechanisms that have either not yet been discovered or were lost over time. There are suspicions that such technological achievements were more widespread than we think. However, the sudden disappearance of this knowledge from history and its non-continuation in later periods raises questions about how human progress can be halted and lost. Additionally, while we know a lot about how the mechanism works, many details remain unclear. For example, we still don't fully understand its use on a daily basis, or what the broader political and social contexts were that led to its construction. The significance of the mechanism for ancient society. The existence of the Antikythera mechanism testifies that ancient Greek society was not only exceptionally advanced in philosophy and the arts, but also in technology and the sciences. The technical skill required to create such a complex object suggests a high level of knowledge that may have been widespread among a particular class of artisans and scientists of the time. It was probably built by mathematicians or astronomers such as Hipparchus, and may have been part of a broader school of thought and technological development that has not survived to this day. The extraterrestrial technology theory. This is where the big questions begin. How could the ancient Greeks have built something so advanced without leaving behind any similar invention or knowledge to explain this construction? Could it be that this mechanism is not a product of earthly technology? Could its origin be extraterrestrial? The extraterrestrial technology hypothesis argues that the knowledge of the Antikythera mechanism, or even its construction itself, could have been given by extraterrestrial beings who came into contact with ancient civilization. This theory draws on mythological narratives that describe supernatural beings, gods or demigods who bring knowledge and technology to humans. If we consider the role of Prometheus, who gave fire and knowledge to humanity, or the mysterious gods that appear in the narratives of the ancient world, we could think that the mechanism is perhaps such a gift. but this time not from gods, but from advanced civilizations in space. Some researchers argue that human technology of the time was not sophisticated enough to build something so complex. Could it be then that the Antikythera mechanism was the result of an encounter with beings from another planet who left behind this computer as a tool to help humans better understand the universe? The idea that aliens could have visited Earth in antiquity and left traces of their technology, however extreme it may seem, continues to pique interest. Reality or fantasy? Even if we reject the theory of extraterrestrial intervention, the fact remains. The Antikythera mechanism is a marvel of ancient engineering that predates its time by centuries. How this technology did not develop further or how it was lost in time is one of the greatest mysteries. And the more it is studied, the stranger the discoveries surrounding its function and purpose become. But whether it is a purely human achievement or a mystery with an extraterrestrial dimension, this finding reveals that there were knowledge and skills in antiquity that we have not yet fully understood. The Antikythera mechanism opens a window to the past, but also to human imagination itself, challenging us to think beyond known limits. With the advancement of technology, scientists have been able to uncover more details about the Antikythera mechanism. In 2006, new X-rays and three-dimensional analyses showed engraved instructions on the mechanism, confirming that it was used to calculate astronomical phenomena, such as eclipses and phases of the moon. Every new piece of information we discover brings us closer to understanding what this masterpiece of antiquity was and how it worked. The Antikythera mechanism is a story full of questions and surprises. Regardless of whether it was the product of human genius or the result of a more mysterious origin, the fact remains. It is one of the most incredible inventions of antiquity, an object that will never cease to amaze, challenge and inspire. Every time we look at the Antikythera mechanism, we wonder, how many more secrets does our history hide? Is this technology a lost piece of the puzzle of human civilization, or are there still hidden knowledge waiting to be discovered? The truth is that the Antikythera mechanism, whether it came from the imagination and abilities of the ancient Greeks, or resulted from a gift from a civilization beyond the boundaries of Earth, reminds us that humanity is always looking for answers to the biggest questions. And every discovery, whether from the depths of the sea or from the stars, brings us one step closer to understanding our place in the universe. So I invite you to ask yourself, if the Antikythera mechanism is only the beginning, what are the mysteries that await us to discover in the future? Is the knowledge we now possess simply the tip of a vast iceberg of technology and wisdom that once existed, or did the ancients have access to something far greater than we can imagine? Stay tuned, because the story isn't over yet.